Forget all that you believe you know about the Ambanis because today we are opening the secret doors to their jaw-dropping real estate empire. From cloud-touching skyscrapers to palaces that shriek unspoken luxury, this is the side of the Ambani empire you have never seen before. In this video, we are pulling back the curtain on the secret real estate world of the Ambani family. You will witness the billion-dollar towers, ultra-private estates, and international properties that even insiders whisper about. This is not just wealth, it is a whole other universe of power, luxury, and mystery that cements the Ambanis as global legends of opulence. But wait, before we get into this jaw-dropping ride, do me a favor. Smash the like button, subscribe for more crazy revelations, and ring that bell so even the Ambanis hear it. I promise you do not want to miss what is next. And here is the real surprise. Hidden in their empire is a property so rare, so unattainable, that even billionaires cannot buy it. Stay tuned because that reveal is coming up and it will blow your mind. But what if I were to tell you that beneath the sparkling success of the Ambanis, there is a world more interesting, a world concealed in stone, steel, and vast acres? The unseen aspect of the Ambani family real estate is not only about riches, but about legacy and power etched into stunning landmarks. If you take a look at the Mumbai skyline, you can spot Antilia, a home but a vertical palace that redefined luxury lifestyle. And if your travels have you crossing continents, you may happen upon Stoke Park in the UK, a classic estate that whispers tales of royal locales now becoming a part of the Ambani legacy. But here is the mystery. These are only fragments of a much larger empire. Properties shrouded in privacy, estates hidden from the public eye, and investments so strategic they blur the line between luxury and legacy. What you have seen is only the beginning, and the real secrets are still waiting to be uncovered. And if you believed Mukesh Ambani's legacy extended only to Titanic industries and astronomical net worth, you would be wrong. Asia's wealthiest man has amassed a worldwide real estate empire that is as opulent as it is varied. Ranging from a stunning villa on Dubai's Palm Jumeirah to the iconic Mandarin Oriental in New York, every property is a work of art of unparalleled majesty and architectural ingenuity. But prior to all attention being focused on these fabulous mansions, the Ambani family had already captured the world's attention in 2024 with his youngest son's wedding. Not only was this a wedding, this was a spectacle of tradition, opulence, and dominance that stunned the world. And now, with the family chapter advancing into 2025, their empire glows even more vibrantly. So with the festivities out of the way, now is the time to move inside the hidden world of the Ambanis. Buckle up, because we're going to dive deep into their real estate empire like you've never seen before. But before we move into the unseen world of the Ambani real estate empire, let us first step back and relive the grandeur of Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant's $320 million wedding, a celebration that captured the attention of the entire world. If fairy tales existed only within books, the Ambanis gave a different spin. Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant's $320 million wedding wasn't a ritual, it was a spectacle. From a glass palace in Jamnagar and Rihanna's first concert in years, to a Mediterranean cruise with international icons, each second was history in the making. Even Justin Bieber's concert at their Sangeet proved that no stage is too big for the Ambanis. But looming behind the sparkle of this party stands Asia's richest man, Mukesh Ambani, whose empire of wealth and real estate has secrets much bigger than even this wedding uncovered. Come with me, because what follows takes us deep into the uncharted Ambani universe. Antilia is not a residence. It is a monument of unimaginable wealth, a vertical palace that rises 27 stories into the Mumbai sky and looms over the city like a contemporary citadel. Worth over $2 billion, it is the second most costly home in the world, following only Buckingham Palace. But unlike the palace of royalty, Antilia is not shrouded with history. It is a testament to the moment, to a family name which has become synonymous with power. If you were to stand at its imposing gates, your gaze would follow the steel and glass citadel formed by the ideas of the sun and lotus. But the real wonder is inside. Antilia is a world within a single building. 3 helipads sit atop its roof for trips that bypass the pandemonium of Mumbai's roads. A 168-car garage shines like a hall of speed and style. Hanging gardens spill down its sides, private temples echoing with the soft murmur of worship. There are ice cream shops and full-service spas, a 50-seat cinema, pools that glitter under designer lighting, and even a snow room, a room of ice in the middle of India to combat the hot summer months. Antilia is not just a residence, it is a beacon, a glistening crown carved into the very topography of Mumbai, seen miles away, reminding the city on a daily basis who its real monarchs are. And yet, from modern marvel, we must go back to where it all started, to a residence not of excess, but of heritage. Palm Jumeirah Villa, Dubai. When Mukesh Ambani entered Dubai's property scene, he did not arrive quietly. In 2022, he shattered records by acquiring one of Palm Jumeirah's most opulent villas for nearly $80 million, gifting it to his son Anant. This was no ordinary purchase, it was Dubai's biggest ever residential property deal at the time, and it declared in no uncertain terms that the Ambanis had claimed their throne in the Middle East. Picture yourself entering this mansion. 10 expansive bedrooms lavished in glorious excess, indoor and outdoor pools that reflect the Arabian sky, floors of Italian marble, priceless artworks that glint along the walls, and lighting that turns every room into a stage. The villa stretches to a 70-meter-long private beach where the Arabian Gulf kisses golden sand. Here, neighbors are not people like you. David Beckham, Shah Rukh Khan, and world icons reside on this island. But even among these names, the Ambanis outshine. For this is not simply a villa, it is a throne sculpted on the Arabian shore, a sign of riches so deep it overshadows even the biggest of palaces next door. But the trek does not conclude on golden beaches. The Ambanis next reached into the very heart of England, appropriating history itself. Stoke Park, Buckinghamshire. Imagine a piece of history that was once in the possession of Queen Elizabeth I and then handled by aristocrats and eventually etched on film. In 2021, Mukesh Ambani bought Stoke Park, a 300-acre Buckinghamshire estate, for a whopping £57 million. It was not merely a buy, it was a coronation. Here is the Mansion House, a Georgian gem by James Wyatt, whose architecture served as an inspiration no less than that of the Oval Office in the White House. The gardens of the estate spread out into lakes and rolling green hills, a painting from a fairy tale of royalty. In its walls, iconic movies were born: James Bond's Goldfinger and Tomorrow Never Dies, Bridget Jones's Diary, and even Netflix's The Crown. It has been the home to sporting heroes, royals, and cultural icons, and now it is Ambani fiefdom. Stoke Park is not just a resort, not just a luxury resort with its golf fairways and tennis courts. It is a kingdom where film and history meet, now under the protection of the Ambani name. And as if royalty and heritage were not sufficient, the Ambanis took their empire to the clouds of New York City. Mandarin Oriental, New York. In Tuyu, the Ambanis added another gem to their collection, buying the illustrious Mandarin Oriental in New York for nearly $100 million. Sitting atop the Manhattan skyline from floor 35 to 54 of the Time Warner Center, it looks down upon Central Park with the air of a sky kingdom. Here, the suites shine with sleek sophistication, combining Asian flair with Western opulence. Floor-to-ceiling windows give on to the panoply of the Hudson River and the sparkling city. The spa itself spans 14,000 square feet, providing an oasis of peace over one of the world's most hectic cities. Inside these walls, Hollywood stars, billionaires, and world leaders converge, but even they are aware that the real masters of this empire in the skies are the Ambanis. From Gujarat to Mumbai, from the Golden Coast of Dubai to the royal estates of England, and ending at the Manhattan skyline, the Ambani real estate empire is not about acquiring properties, it is about redefining the term legacy. Every home is a monument, every estate is a throne, every purchase is a statement that the Ambanis are not just players in history, but its writers. And if these are merely the homes we get to see, then one has to question what's hidden behind the unseen empire, hidden from view, covered in secrets, yet to be uncovered. Because the Ambani saga is not one of luxury living, it is one of legend living. At the heart of the Ambani empire is something much more than steel skyscrapers and big houses. It is the real meaning of their property, a legacy etched not just in marble and bricks, but in power, influence, and vision. Were these properties merely homes, they would be still breathtaking. But for the Ambanis, they are symbols of identity and monuments of wealth. Antilia is an example. Towering over Mumbai's skyline, it is more than just the residence of Asia's richest family. It is a vertical palace that has redefined how the world views modern architecture and urban luxury. Its 27 stories, its helipads, snow rooms, hanging gardens, and theaters are not built only for comfort, but to stand as a physical declaration of status. To others, it is a house, but to the Ambanis, it is their crown, their statement, their fortress in the sky. And yet their significance is more than extravagance. Every purchase, whether in Mumbai, Dubai, London, or New York, is also a strategic addition. They appear to be excesses to others, but to themselves they are deliberate investments in opening Reliance up across continents. So every estate and mansion is also an instrument of power, reinforcing the family's global footprint and establishing their control in industries around the world. If you measured luxury by a world standard, it would be gauged against the Ambani houses. These mansions, with their opulence and rarity, have made the world redefine what extravagance is. Their addresses are not just where they live. They are symbols, standards that shape the very face of global real estate. But the meaning does not end there with riches. What makes their residences truly spectacular is the manner in which they combine culture, aesthetics, and state-of-the-art engineering. Antilia itself is designed to be earthquake-proof, with natural air conditioning systems, and constructed according to ancient Vastu philosophy. It's as much a temple of innovation as it is a palace of opulence. And if the visible homes already signify so much, then consider the ones that lie beyond our sight. Secured estates hidden from society may present even more narratives of power and legacy. For the Ambanis, because for them, real estate is not about land or luxury ownership, but about building monuments that will last in eternity. This is the real meaning of their empire. Not just houses, not just investments, but monuments that proclaim to the world that the Ambanis don't merely exist in history, but they create it. And thus the Ambani empire reaches across skylines, continents, and centuries. Every property more than a home, every estate more than a statement that money can alter history itself. From the towering Antilia of Mumbai to the cloud empire of New York, their real estate legacy is not merely about luxury, it is about power, influence, and a vision that cannot be contained by boundaries. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear your take. And before you go, be sure to smash that like button, like it's your enemy, hit subscribe to come along for the ride, ring the bell so you never miss the secrets we discover, and share this video with everybody that needs to see the empire of the Ambanis like they've never seen before.